All right, folks, I have a very interesting car here. Let me tell you about it. This is a 2003 Ford Focus. Yes, I know, nothing special about that. This one has some decent equipment. Okay, but check this out. Yep, you're reading it right. 84,673 miles. Very low mileage. No check engine lights on, nothing like that. Here's the deal on this car though. It does have a salvage title. I don't know why. I don't know what in its history caused it to have a salvage title, but it has a brand on the title that I've never seen before. Usually when it's just salvage, it says S. This has what's called an FS brand. I don't know what it means. But if you want to do some internet research, that's all the information I have. But the car, I can't see where it was ever wrecked or in a flood or destroyed or whatever because it's so nice and clean. But I'm going to go over it in as much detail as I can so you can make a good decision. First of all, I believe it's an SE because it's got some decent equipment. But let's check there's your right rear. There's your passenger. And swing her on around. There's your left rear. And of course, auto down on the driver and up. Okay, horn. No problem. Wipers. There you go. Oops. Okay, heat. Well, I gotta let the car warm up a little bit, but it feels like it's got plenty of heat. It's actually kind of warm out today. I did let my nephew drive this car, and he drove it for, I don't know, maybe a few days. And it started on some of the coldest days we've had this year. Now, I don't know if I can tell. Let's check out the AC, see if that'll can work here. Let's see, I can't see. Oh yeah, hey! It's warm enough out I can actually tell that the air conditioner is getting cold. Interesting. Okay, so you should be good to go come springtime. Okay, radio. Let's turn that on. Okay, interesting. It works, as you can see. I can't say anything about the CD player, but the display is out. So, again, you can get one of these at the junkyard probably for $50, $100 tops. The rest of the car seems to be in pretty decent shape. Yeah. All right, let's go. We're going to do the outside first. It's a nice, bright, sunny day, so I'll try to keep the shadows down to a minimum if I can. Here is your driver's door panel, and as you can see, very nice shape. I mean, the car definitely represents the mileage that shows on the odometer. Here's your driver's seat. As you can see, very nice and clean. There's your driver's floor. I mean, other than it needs to probably use a little vacuum, pretty nice shape. And underneath, check that out, very clean. So yeah, like I said, it definitely supports the mileage. All right, just a little floor mat back in there for you. Oh, let's see. Oh, all right, let's start out as I always do. We're gonna do the tires. And I got my little handy dandy gizmo here. And this will tell you that this tire has just about, what is that? A little bit over 6/32 and a nice Ford factory alloy rim. Left front, all right, this is left rear. Let's see what that says. And that one is about 3/32, so not as good, anywhere near as good, obviously, as the front. And this is the other side. This must have been a replacement because this one has 6/32. Am I reading that right? Yeah, I'm reading it right. And the right front has, yeah, that one's about 6/32. So pretty much 3 of the tires are in really good shape, and one of them, well, not so much. All right, right front fender. No dings, no dents, no scratches. All right, and this is the right front door. I don't see any dings, dents, or scratches. Here's your roof. No dings, dents, or scratches. Now, let's go. Like I said, I'm going to try to go over details on this car with you guys. Here's your headliner. The car smells fine on the inside. There's no funky smells. A little bit of dirt there. All right, here's your passenger floor. As you can see, let me move this car floor mat. pretty nice, pretty good shape. Okay. Here's your passenger seat. As you can see, very nice, very clean. All right, this is right front door jamb. Very nice shape. And now we're gonna do door frame. I don't know what happened there. I guess I turned the video camera off. Whoops. All right, but here's where it's important, is right here. If there's going to be any kind of corrosion, rust that's going to occur in this area, usually first, I see one little tiny spot right there. Okay, there's your door panel, very nice shape. All right, moving on. Right rear door jamb. Looks like we got one little spot there. It's actually hardly even rust. It just looks like the paint is mostly flaking off, actually. And here is the door frame. And again, down here, very important area. This car, like I said, is very clean, surprisingly. You know, I can't figure out what happened to this car. If you want, the VIN number, of course, is going to be included in this listing. You can check it out by getting yourself a Carfax or an auto check report or whatever you want, and you can find the details out if you're interested. All right, here's the rear trunk jamb. Here's the rear trunk lid, and again, this is an area right here where you would have a problem if corrosion/rust was starting. All right, there you go, and here's your trunk. Yeah, these shadows are tough, but you can see it does have a 60/40 split fold down rear seat, so you got tons and tons of storage. Let's close this. Ford Focus. Ah, and as I thought, there it is. It is the SE, the rear deck lid. No dings, no dents, no scratches. The rear bumper is in really good shape. I'm very surprised at this. It's got one little scuff mark right there. All right, let's take a look. I'm gonna let you see underneath. Let the camera adjust to the light. Looks like some loose shocks maybe there. All right, come along. There you go, there's your exhaust. There's underneath. Looking up the side of the car, you can see very straight, very nice. All right, left rear quarter panel. No dings, no dents, no scratches. Coming up, that's the C pillar or D pillar, whichever. And as you can see, the roof on this side, no dings, no dents, no scratches. Left rear door, no dings, no dents, no scratches. All right, here is your back seat. And as you can see, it's in fantastic shape, as is the rest of the car. There's your shelf, parcel shelf they call that. Like I said, it's a split fold down seat. It's got the latch system for the new advanced kid seats. All right, and as you can see, here is the left rear door jamb. Absolutely no issues there. And this is your left rear door frame itself. And coming down into the most critical area right there, as you can see, clean as a whistle. I have no idea what clean as a whistle means, because I think whistles are pretty disgusting because people are always blowing and spitting on them. But anyway, it's just a saying. And of course, here is your driver's door jamb. And again, very, very clean. Do your driver's door frame. It was supposed to be a little cloudy today, which would have been perfect for doing this video. But of course, you know, the sun comes out. Not that I mind having the sun, but I like to do a better job. All right, there you go. Now, moving on. Oh, the door itself, no dings, no dents, no scratches. Left front fender, no dings, no dents, no scratches. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. This car is in unbelievable shape. And normally I can pick if a car has been hit or something. I can't see where on this car there was ever a problem. As you can see, even the front bumper, really nice condition. Let's go underneath the car here. There you go. You can see. I'll give you guys a good view. There you go. Get into there as far as I can get. So you can see, you know, exactly what I see. All right, now, as is always the case with any car, heart and soul is this bit right here called an engine. And this is a 4-cylinder, and it's the 2.3 liter 4-cylinder engine. And I'm looking to see if there's a way I can hit the accelerator on this without getting my fingers caught in something. Oh, there we go. All right, listen up. Okay, now as you just heard yourself, there's apps, it sounds exactly like they do when they're new. I used to sell these brand new in this year, and I can tell you that's how they sound. And I look, not a bit of smoke coming out of this car. All right, give you guys a good overall view of the engine compartment. There you go, and here is the underside of the hood. I see just the tiniest little bit of rust starting there. Usually it's in, oh, sorry about the sun, it's in this part right here, but this one seems to be fairly good shape there. So like I said, this is just a really nice looking car. All right, close that up, and the hood. I see one teeny weeny little ding you probably can't even see right there. I don't see any dents, I don't see any scratches. I do see what started out as a little stone chip. You might want to get some touch-up paint before that gets any worse. But as you can see, other than that, this is a super fine looking car. And check this out, if you live in New Jersey, you will get the benefit of this. This is a good New Jersey State Inspection sticker valid through September of 2015. So that's like a year and 7 months left on the New Jersey State Inspection sticker. So basically somebody just had this car inspected like a month or two before they brought it, or before they traded it in. Okay, now we're going to do the best part, which is the test drive, and you guys will get to see how good this car runs. Alright, we're going to take it for a ride, and something I'd like to show you, and this is a good little tip whether you buy a car from me or not. One thing you always want to do when purchasing an older used car, you want to see it start when it's cold, just like you guys did before when I started the car up, and you also want to see it start when it's warm, which is what I'm going to do right now. Because certain little issues can manifest themselves either cold or when the car is hot. So there you go. Anyway, this is a 4-speed automatic electronic overdrive transmission. The door locks just lock themselves. That's a good safety feature. You should get, with the 2.3 liter motor and a 4-speed automatic, pretty good gas mileage. And front wheel drive, of course, you know, a lot better in the winter. And here we go. Right up to 50. Nice, smooth, quiet car. Great car for a new driver. First car for a kid. Perfect, beautiful car for that. All right, there we go. You can see, no issues with the front end. Goes track straight down the road. Hands off the wheel still, all this time. Okay, so it certainly doesn't pull one way or the other. Like I said, this is a very confusing car to me. I can't figure out what went wrong. All right, beautiful day today. All right, we're going to turn around here. Brakes feel pretty good, but I'll do a brake test when I get back. Normally where I do my brake test is in a parking lot across the street, a vacant lot across the street from where my lot is. The problem is it's all covered with snow now, so I can't do my normal brake test, so I'll do it in my lot. All right, actually there's nobody behind me, maybe I'll do it in the road. Now, what I'm gonna do when I do the brake test, wherever I end up doing it, is I'm gonna, you know, slow down obviously, but then when I get, I don't know, 15 miles an hour, whatever, I'm gonna slam on the brakes. Now, here is where, you know, the important part is. Keep your eyes on the steering wheel. What you wanna look for is to see if the steering wheel bucks wildly back and forth or anything like that. All that'll tell you is that there might be a brake equalization problem. I know it's not gonna do it, but, you know, I like to, it's not much, but it's the best I can do on a video. All right? So here we go. There's cars coming up behind me, so I guess that's not going to work, doing it in the middle of the road. Actually, you know what? I can pull over and do it on the side of the road here. All right, I'm going to pull over right here. Oh, get some gravel here. I'm gonna take my hands off the wheel, and that was a good test, actually. What it did, if you notice, the steering wheel stayed stock still. Didn't budge a bit, even though I was sliding a little bit on gravel. And what's important about that is the brakes grabbed well. It stopped the car quickly and safely. So like I said, this is gonna be a great deal for someone, whoever ends up with this car, because the price obviously is gonna be extremely low compared to what, you know, one in this good a shape with this low a mileage if it had a regular title. All right, now what I've done is I've parked the car opposite of the way it was before because of the sun, so you guys can get a different view as we walk around the car. I'll pop the camera off the tripod here, and I apologize for my fingers getting in the way here. All right, let me do a recap. This is a 2003 Ford Focus SE. As you can see, it now has 84,674 miles on it. And clean, yeah, I guess, you know, for a 10-year or 11-year-old car, this is about as clean as they come. Okay, as far as no damage, no rust, no dings, no scratches, dents, that sort of thing. Obviously, it's not perfect, but like I said, this would be a great car for the new driver, or actually maybe as a second commuter car. Has a good inspection sticker till September of, not this year, but the following year. Just take a little walk around. This car could have cleaned up a little better, but we had rain the other day, a couple days ago, and I didn't really have time to clean the car today. Oh, look at, I missed one little thing here. There's a little scuff, rub mark, right there. Okay, and that looks to be about the only issue at all on this body. Other than that, it looks to be in very nice condition. Okay, now, as I always do, I hope that someone who needs a very inexpensive to buy, maintain, and run an economical little car, reliable, I hope that this car goes to a good home. Thank you.